Hello and welcome to Stress Connect. My name is Lishonolo Bless Letwara, and today we're going to be looking at some specific things of which I believe a lot of small business owners sort of like neglect when they are marketing or trying to look for clients or improving their brand's image on social media or on the internet. These two things are things that I feel are very, very important, and people have specific views about them, but I've seen them work for me, especially if I'm trying to constantly improve what I'm doing and how I'm communicating with my customers on a day-to-day basis. All right, so we're going to talk about two things, which are doing effective research on your competitors. Okay, so your competitor analysis, and then we're also going to look at your positioning and focus. All right, now to get straight into today's video, researching your competitors is not necessarily a cynical thing to do, to say that you're trying to maybe take their ideas or do what they're doing. In fact, that's not what it's for. That's not what it should be for. It's actually a way of benchmarking yourself, trying to see what kind of products are out there, trying to figure out whether or not in the industry you're operating in, whether or not what you're selling is something which a lot of customers are really looking for. So looking at people who have already done what you are doing and researching how they got to the point where they are will help you sort of change or make your product much more unique, and also maybe your messaging a bit more specific as well. All right, so you'd want to research your competitors to sort of help yourself place yourself in a position where you'll be able to communicate a clearer message to your customers, even though it might be an industry that is very, very dense, where a lot of people are sort of competing for the same kind of customer, right? It also helps you sort of see what kind of new products are out there, what people are doing. If you're delivering a service especially, you might want to check how people are delivering certain services. Maybe there is a much easier way to do what you are currently offering, and that might also hamper your business. It might damage your business to a certain extent. So you'd want to make sure that you figure out what is out there, and that is what competitor analysis is about. All right. Secondly, we're going to talk about positioning and focus. All right, now positioning yourself, you need to ask yourself specific questions like, what are your pain points? All right, what is it about your product that you feel people would be attracted to? All right, why would someone want to buy your product? What is it about your product that would make someone pull money out of their pocket? All right, what makes it so special? You'd want to define those things very, very clearly, especially on your social media, on the posts that you put out and the way you communicate your messaging. It's important for you to figure out what your pain points are, and also what's going to make your customers stay with you. All right, so if you've gained a number of customers, what is it about your product or your service or whatever it is that you're delivering that would make your customer want to stay with you? All right, a lot of people have customers come and go and they never really return. We look at a lot of data on websites where you don't have a lot of returning customers, especially for like e-commerce sites. You have people purchasing once, and it's probably because they had a bad experience, or the user journey wasn't as smooth as it was supposed to be, or something like that. But try to make sure that you make it very, very easy for your customers to get a hold of you and get the service as swiftly as possible. Right, so if you directing people to a website, for example, you'd want to make sure that that journey to the website and the landing page you want them to land on is very smooth. Right, not too many clicks, not too many pages, not too many forms to fill out. Minimize all those small little things in between to make sure that their journey is easier to the point of purchase. Okay, so that's something of which a lot of people don't really take into consideration, but it's something that you need to consider if you're really trying to make a really good impact online. All right. establish yourself also as the best in your field. All right, so you'd want to make sure that with the content that you put out, with what you're talking about on social media or on the internet, you position yourself as an expert. All right, of course you should be an expert to be able to deliver that service in the first place. All right, you should be able to know enough about your industry and what you're delivering in order to give a good service, but also position yourself in that way. All right, teach people or show people how you make your products or how you deliver your service, or maybe bring in some ideas and share some ideas on how to improve something in that industry. So it's important for you to position yourself as someone who knows exactly what they're doing. If you're selling specific products, position yourself as an expert in that industry. All right, if you're selling maybe some interior design things that people put around their homes or something like that, then position yourself as an interior designer. Okay, then you'll have to talk about interior design and how your products could improve people's homes. You understand what I'm saying? So try to improve your image in that way by positioning yourself as an expert. And that's basically the two things of which I thought I should bring to you in this video. Many more videos are going to come on many other things. So the first thing we spoke about today was your research on your competitors. All right, so you'd want to research your competitors effectively, so that you can benchmark, so that you can learn, so that you can improve. All right, and then secondly, you'd want to position yourself in a very focused way. Okay, and in that also appearing or showing yourself as an expert in your field. Okay, so those are the two things of which we covered today. There'll be many other videos on many other things, and I hope someone learned something from this video. If you want to keep following us, please do so. If you feel that this content will suit someone of which you know in your circle, share this piece of content with them, share this information with them, and let's keep growing and let's keep building together. Thank you so much. I'm out.